I wanted to start this morning with a thank you. Now, I've been in formation for 5 years, and I've had many different teachers. I've come to find out that within our parish, I have also met a lot of teachers. And it's surprising to me the unity of all the parishioners. I keep hearing one message: keep it short. So thanks. Pentecost, described in the Acts of the Apostles, can be kind of hard for us to comprehend at times. I think we need to constantly keep in mind that the Holy Spirit who descends upon the church is the Spirit of Jesus Christ, as well as God the Father. Or as Bishop Barons would say, it's the heart-to-heart communication with the people of the world. The Holy Spirit is the love that connects the Father and the Son to us. It's that breath of air that's blown back and forth between you and I and the Father and the Son. In Acts, we heard about the Holy Spirit being sent on this day of Pentecost. It's described as suddenly there came from the sky a noise of strong driving wind and filled the entire house. Then appeared to them tongues of fire. Can you imagine the excitement that must have been in that room at that time? And probably a lot of fear also. The image, as we hear in Acts, of wind and tongues of fire. Being from northwest Iowa, I would think many of us can relate to the wind, the driving wind that we have. And why this image of wind? So I question in nature, what is wind? In simplest terms, this wind is filling the void. It's rushing to reestablish equilibrium within atmosphere. The Holy Spirit that is within us is also continually trying to reestablish that spiritual balance. The Holy Spirit is for us when we're not going in the right direction. He's also there for us those times when we are going in the right direction. We just need a little more encouragement. For the past couple of years in the diaconate formation, I can certainly say I've become much more attentive to the Holy Spirit. It's come to me through prayer, through adoration with the Lord, reading the Scriptures, participating in the sacraments of the church. I've also become much more aware of times when I feel like I'm walking against the wind. Sometimes I'm walking against the wind hard enough that I can feel the stinging of the sand in my face. Like many of us, I think when the tough gets going, what do? We just lean into that wind a little harder. We just push a little harder. We don't stop and take a moment to think, to talk to the Lord, to listen to the Lord. If we'd turn with Him, we'd have the wind at our back. And just know that the Holy Spirit's always with us, just like on that day of Pentecost with the Holy Spirit. Often we look for the Holy Spirit that we think He needs to come to us in some extraordinary or some divine way. And if we kind of believe if we don't feel His presence with us all the time or perceive the supernatural thing going on, that the Holy Spirit's not in work in us. However, it doesn't always take a strong wind. Sometimes it's just a gentle breeze. It can be that moment you take with your neighbor and listen to them about the joys of their day or the sufferings of their day. The time you spend with your children and you can see the joy within them. Or the time you take with your spouse sharing in that love that bonds the two of you together. It's okay to question ourselves on how the Holy Spirit's speaking within us. It doesn't matter if it comes to us in a strong wind or just a gentle breeze. We just need to stay persistent, knowing that the Holy Spirit is always with us. He's there for us to help us, and that He is part of our faith journey as we continue to grow.